Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duels video. If you're wondering what the deal is with the last title of... that last video was insane, it was stupid, but I think I'm done venting now. I just hope that I can keep recording. Can I keep recording, please? Please behave. Please. Anyway, the video title of the last video is a reference to I just liking soap operas. You like soap operas, I? Okay, well, we've got some nice juicy family drama for you today. Just check out the last video. Or don't. Wait a minute. Okay, I should be careful. The RNG might listen to me. Don't just match me against playmakers. Seriously, that's stupid. Okay, now I'm finished with the family drama, I hope. If it sounds like there's going to be more of it, I'm just going to stop recording then and there. Okay? No one needs to know about my shit, although I did vent in the last video. I do think that I had my reasons for doing it, though. I didn't do it because, oh, I just want to destroy this person's life. No. Things are getting serious. My sister is seriously displaying evidence that this could escalate as she gets older. And that's very, very awful. My mom was horrified. Like, she called 911, and I'm just like, okay. In the future, this could turn into an arrest. Oh, God. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want anything happening to her. But, like I said in the last video, I do not want her well-being coming at the cost of everyone else's. She needs to learn to behave properly and appropriately, and she's not being appropriate. She responded to discipline by getting physical. It wasn't serious. Again, it wasn't serious, but it was still a bad sign of things to come to me. From what I see, she may be a child right now. She may be a minor right now. But what happens when you're an adult? What happens when you're a minor? That tends to escalate as you get older. So based on the patterns that I'm seeing, and based on what I've heard, she could indeed get worse. And I'm just like, oh shit. And it's because she doesn't really like herself very often. She doesn't like herself at all. So she lets it out of her system and does whatever because she doesn't seem to care about herself. And then she takes it out on others. I said I was done venting. My bad. Anyway, I lowered the volume settings, and I hope these are more acceptable, because when I rewatched Shun's event, I'm just like, ugh, this is so bad. I'm going to upload more of this? No! I don't want to do that. But, I might upload everyone else's. I'm just thinking, if all I did for your event was... Hold on a second. I can't attack? Okay, fine. I can't attack. Shit. Okay, anyway. I do realize that in the last video, things got intense. I am aware of that. And I am aware that I might have made myself look bad. But again, based on the patterns that I'm seeing, my sister's behavior is likely to escalate. Because nothing is stopping this. My mom is doing all she can, but nothing is stopping this. And what happens when this behavior goes unchecked and uncorrected? That child grows into an even worse abusive adult. And that's just what I'm seeing and what I've heard. And also just what I've witnessed in general, to be honest. My ex was kind of like that. He had horrible parents, and that definitely is part of the reason why he was so bad. But, aside from that, you used warning point. How the hell did I miss this? Okay, this is definitely one of the reasons I say that I shouldn't get a driver's license and it should be illegal for me to drive. Which it is. It's illegal for me to drive because I do not have a driver's license. But yeah, I cannot believe I missed him using warning point. Dude, I've done this kind of shit I did this shit in the last video. Oh my god. How bad is this going to get? Dude, is my opponent pissed? Oh, dude, I've been pissed too recently. Yeah, I was very pissed in the last video. Okay. So my sister... Okay. I do not have plans to do laundry, but just in case I did, I was notified not to do it right now. Okay, he's finally doing something. I will definitely watch and see what happens. And I was just sitting here like, are you gonna do anything? I just didn't really understand why he wasn't doing anything. It might be issues on one of our... I think it's Konami's fault. Or maybe my opponent is just thinking. I don't know when I don't know when it's like that though. Because it could be any... I mean, honestly. I don't know if my opponent is thinking. Maybe they're just having internet problems. You know, because of Konami claiming they've got internet problems. Not because my opponent actually does. Although there was that one time that I had actual internet connection issues, and that didn't stop me from continuing to cover Yugo's event. And I'm just like, should I cover it? What if the first time is better? I mean, just saying. What if? Oh my god. Okay. There is nothing that... Hold on a second. What's on his side of the field? Okay, he's a warrior type. I just wanted to double check because DM was forever ago. DM was forever ago, alright? What are you going to do now? I have an idea. You're going to wreck me. You're going to destroy me. You might succeed or you might fail. We do not yet know. Although, to be honest, I haven't really been like, I should get wins. I'm just like, no, I deserve these losses. I deserve them. When really, all I'm doing is venting about someone that's probably going to become worse later because nothing is changing her behavior. Like, I mean, seriously. Discard one card to negate the effect. Yes. Yes, I didn't want to do this, but I had to. And you may think that's going to stop me, and it might, but also, what do you have in your hand? I think you have a ritual spell. Okay, actually that no longer matters because my opponent surrendered. Okay, good day. What? Okay, have a nice day. I'm glad we took the time to duel. I know that I won because you surrendered, but that's basically an admission of defeat. Oh god. Well, now that I've calmed down a bit, I think it's okay for me to focus. Oh my god. Is anyone in Jack's world? Yuto, when did I allow you to show? Yuto, no! Okay, is this because of what I said about Shay's event? Yuto, I messed it up! Seriously. I covered all the episodes, all the interactions again. But the quality was trash, Yuto. The quality was trash. Although, to be fair, yours probably was too, but not in the same way. Although maybe he disagrees. Maybe he thinks the videos are good. Okay, Yuto, you're what, 14? You're not a professional or anything. So how would you know that the audio quality is good or not? Oh my god. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, if I compare it to all the other times I did the exact same thing, it's not like I should make an exception for Shay. I'm just thinking, do I have to do this again? Do I? I'm just looking at the backlog thinking, is this necessary? Is this necessary? Oh god. You know, for Quentin's rerun, there is one good video in it. And that one good video is the last one where there was actually, the first video was fine, so I'm not sure what happened during the rest of it. But I'm just thinking to myself, what did I do to the microphone to turn it off? I do not know. I do not know, and I'm not sure I want to know because I'm terrified. Oh my god. I'm going to decide to not read, which is not a good idea. Okay. During our opponent's... Okay. I was reading Yuto. I do that every now and then. It is a bit weird, I admit, but I do it. Did I activate both effects? Okay, good. I just wanted to double check. You know, just in case, because sometimes, you know what, he could do anything as a result of this. Anything. And I'm just like, I don't want to stop recording. Okay, I don't have to want to stop recording. I need to eventually. Okay, and my opponent activated that. Wait a minute, I can activate Super Polymerization. Why am I think I should have done something. That card is... Actually, it's not really a... Huh. What are you doing? Once per turn during your synchro summoning Trishula. You know, I'm just like, no! Not Trishula. Oh, screw this. Trishula has been the bane of my existence since this game started. That's not true. It's not true. Is this going to be the first time Trishula isn't the end of me in a duel? Trishula is usually the end of me. Trishula is usually why I lose. And I assume this is the case for other duelists as well, because Shark keeps using Trishula. Obviously, Shark isn't the only one. Obviously, Yuto joined. Why Yuto? I guess he dueled Shark recently. I wouldn't be surprised if this player actually has. No! What was I expecting? Okay, sure, but I'm still destroying this guy. Honestly. We're in dueling position now. I don't have to talk about the serious shit. Oh, God. But I'm so bad at taking it I'm bad at not being... You know what? I'm going to be honest with all of you. When Brains was airing, I was just like, why does my writing look just like this? And then I'm like, I'm not trying to insult you, Studio Gallop, but why is my writing just like this? Why? I want to know. Although there are cases when I did insult Studio Gallop, but that wasn't one of them. It's just, it kind of sounds bad when you're like, why I mean, if you're going to insult brains and its writing, it's just like, yeah, it's not really that great. I mean, I've seen better, to be honest. I love Brains, okay? But Brains isn't exactly a literary masterpiece. Let's be real, okay? But as much as I love it, it's just, when I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, my writing is pretty much just as serious, just as dark. There's basically very little humor in it. Why? Why is this just like what I'm writing, and why can't I fix this? Oh god. I guess I shouldn't enjoy. Okay. I guess Yuto really isn't a fan of me insulting my own videos. I don't know why, considering what I had to listen to. Just saying, I don't know if that's pleasant for anyone else to listen to. But I guess I'm not. I guess I shouldn't decide other people's opinions. Okay, I guess you got a point. I guess it is in bad taste to decide someone's opinion. Okay, I'll upload those videos, Yuto, but they really are probably not that great. Oh god. That was a disaster. Okay, one last duel, and then after this, I really have to get to work. Bonz. Okay, Dweeb, we're throwing down right now. We're throwing down. You are a Dweeb. You are one of the most. I don't understand how you got away with this. You got away with being a Dweeb for how many seasons? 2, I think. Oh my god. Well, for being real here, he didn't really last long at Duelist Kingdom either, because Bandit Keith just, well, you know, not the most moral person out there. Bandit Keith, and listen, I don't want to get too political, but Bandit Keith is the most stereotypical Republican I have ever seen. Just saying. And I know that may be in bad taste, but come on! He thinks America is great. He has that bandana on his head, and he has a gun. And Pegasus is just like, no, you are not allowed to have a gun. Only I can cheat. Seriously, Pegasus? Seriously? That's a kind of weird magical power you've got there. I guess we can go literal with this. Red eyes, okay. Okay, hold on a second. Is that thing affected by... hold on. I'm trying to read here. Actually, hold on a second. I think that card's effect still goes off. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna activate. Your card just got used for my own gain. Your card got used for my own gain, Dweeb. This is for kids friendly, so it should be friendly for YouTube as well. That is the dumbest logic I've ever used. Well, some of the dumbest logic. I know I've done worse than this. I've done worse than this. Dude, I shouldn't brag about it like it's something to be proud of. No, it's not. I shouldn't be proud of this. No. Especially not if I'm going to have an ego with my intellect. Oh my god! I moved the game. I moved the game's window. That's not good. Okay, it's back to normal. Don't worry. I just moved it on my hard drive. Okay, I'm attacking with this card. And you're doing that. Okay, you're doing that. I'm not sure what it does because I haven't bothered reading. Wow. And I'm calling Bonz the dweeb. Well, he is a dweeb. Anyone that disagrees just doesn't understand. They don't. No one. You have to understand he's a dweeb. Even if you disagree with me, he's a dweeb. He's a dweeb regardless of who agrees with me and who doesn't. Wow, that makes me look so much worse. I'm good at making myself look bad, though, to be honest. I don't really need my obsession for that. Oh my god. By the way, has anyone spawned in GX World? I just want to know. I mean, maybe Bastion came back for some reason. I don't know why he would come back. Okay, listen. Wait a minute. Bastion? I had a joke. I had a joke with Bastion. What was it? It was something. I just don't remember what it was. It was something about his equations. What was it about? Oh, actually, I think that I had a joke. And he was pulling this skeptical bullshit on me, and it was something I was going to write about, actually. It wasn't something I was going to talk about on here. Well, shit. Okay, whatever. We're gonna move on. Your cards are going to the graveyard because I don't like them. I don't like them. Yeah, I do, though. I like Red Eyes just fine. Except, I think Atticus should be added to the game, you know? Seriously. Joey, you can share. You can share. I don't think it's a matter of Joey sharing or not sharing, to be honest. I'm sure there are many reasons Atticus isn't in the game yet. I mean, is he really that great? I mean, in my opinion, not really. Oh my god. Probably one of the few, I'd probably be one of the few girls there that's just like, this is stupid. The other one is Alexis, of course, but I mean, we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that because it's obvious, okay? Anyway, everyone, let's go and wrap things up for this video. I hope it's better than the last video because obviously I did less venting in this. And I wasn't, you know, as pissed. But, yeah, Bonz, still a dweeb.